Oh. So the NFL is almost back. It's almost back. And I figured let's get into some of these NFL top lists. They say NFL executives and ESPN officials and all of them, they came together and they put together their list of the top 100 players they believe is going to have the best seasons in 2021. I have yet to look at this list, but I can't wait to look at this list so we can get into the bullshit. Because I know it's going to be some. I don't even know where they got my boy at, but they better not play with my boy. L Boogie, Lamar, Action, Jackson. They better not play my boy. Let's see where he at. I can guess number one is probably going to be Patrick Mahomes. I can just guess that, even though he has yet to replicate his MVP season. Even though he is yet to replicate his MVP season, everybody just projects him to be so much better than Lamar. It amazes me. I love Patrick Mahomes, and I don't want to be a hater. I just don't get the hate and contempt people have for Lamar Jackson. I don't get it at all. So I'm going to go ahead to the top 10 list. Patrick Mahomes. I could have told you that. He does have a beautiful arm. Says Mahomes was under pressure too often last season, particularly in the Super Bowl. The Chiefs appear to have fixed the problem by rebuilding their offensive line, which could have 5 new starters. One thing about offensive lines, if you don't know, usually takes a little time to gel. So, time together does count. It's not always skill. It's scheme and the ability to play with the next man beside you on the offensive line. Because it's a unit. It's not an individual thing. You can have an individual star, but that won't make the unit good. If you want a good unit, you need guys to have rhythm and timing, and they have to play unselfish. Like one band, one sound, one line, one unit. That's it. One line, one unit. That's what it comes to offensive lines. Signature stat. The Super Bowl loss was only Mahomes' second below average QBR game of his career. In the regular season, he has had a QBR of 50 or better in 98% of his games. Who's number 2? Lamar Jackson. I just want to say that. He's number 2 in the most QBR games over 50. Number 2. So, Patrick Mahomes, you have number 1. Lamar, you have number 2. Why does Lamar get beat down so bad? I don't get it. Aaron Donald came in at number 2. Man beast. What else can you say? I agree with that. Aaron Donald is the best non-quarterback in the NFL right now. Hands down. 3 defensive player of the years. Come on, that boy is a beast. Number 3, they have Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is coming off an MVP year. He had a hell of a year last year. Could he replicate that? We don't know. He's had a lot of issues in the offseason. He's definitely complained with the organization a lot. He's been unhappy there. So we'll see how that play out with him being number 3. Number 4, they have Russell Wilson. Let Russ cook. He's had drama with his team too. There was talks of him possibly being traded. Not only that, there's a lot of people on the Seattle team that's been complaining about getting paid. So how all that's going to work out, we don't know. But you probably want to keep Dwayne Brown happy, who's his left tackle. You want to keep his left tackle happy. He has to be safe. He has to be protected. And that's an important position. Okay, that's a little controversial for me. Tyrique Hill, number 5. He is definitely not the best receiver. He's his team's best receiver. But he's definitely not the best receiver at all. He ain't better than D-Hop. He ain't better than Julio. He ain't better than none of the guys in Tampa Bay personally. He's really fast. He's good. But number 5. Let's read what they had to say. Let's see how they got here. Hill, standing as his team number 1 receiver, hasn't been in doubt since he became a starter. After losing Sammy Watkins, the Chiefs had no other receivers, who has been a regular for an entire season. This increases Hill's importance to the Chiefs as an unproven wideout, as their only proven wideout. No moment. Yeah, I mean, that could be a little more difficult. That just means he's going to be the focus of more double teams and everything else. So you're going to need Kelsey to continue to dominate what he does. Number 5, TJ Watt, number 6. I believe TJ Watt is more important and has more value to his team than Tyrique Hill. But shout out to Tyrique. He came in number 5 above Lamar. I don't get it. A receiver above Lamar? Above a quarterback? Receivers are important, but more important than a QB. TJ Watt is 6. Jalen Ramsey 7. I like Ramsey, but I don't think he's better than Marlon Humphreys. But again, that's personal opinion. Devontae Adams. Josh Allen. Oh my God. Lamar's not even in the top 10. Yeah, we back. So I'm scrolling through this and it amazes me. Like, how did we get to 3 Chief players before we get to one Lamar Jackson, who's been an MVP? Let's keep scrolling. It amazes me, man. The hate for Lamar just be so real. Myles Garrett, beast. He's definitely a beast. I don't know about being ranked 11th. Again, we're going by who we think is going to have the best seasons, the most valuable seasons. It's usually going to be quarterbacks. Then probably pass rushers and running backs and then receivers. So, yeah, I can see Myles Garrett being up high. But he's ranked above Lamar. Let's see. D-Hop, Stephen Diggs. We're getting more receivers. Like, really good. I would definitely take both those receivers over Tyreek Hill. I like Tyreek. He's fast. You can't replicate speed, but I mean, you need more than just speed to be the best receiver in the NFL. George Kittle. Tom Brady's at 20. Yeah. I mean, he's Brady. I'm never betting against Brady ever. Kyler Murray is projected to have a better season than Lamar Jackson. Again, one's an MVP, one isn't. And again, in his second year, Lamar won MVP. They're projecting all these other guys to be around a lot longer. I mean, they're waiting for that longer time for them to pop and get to those MVP type levels. They're not there yet. At 22. They should be ashamed of themselves, really. So it says, Jackson is primed for another MVP level season because of revamped supporting cast. Baltimore added 2 wide receivers, Sammy Watkins and Rashad Bateman, and rebuilt the offensive line. Jackson is a proven winner, reaching 30 victories faster than any other quarterback in NFL history. But the looming question is, can he take the next step as a passer? He only led the NFL in passing touchdowns. He's only won an MVP. He's only been the fastest to 30 wins ever in the history of the sport. But we're projecting everybody else to do better than him. Great. We're forgetting he's like 23, 24. He's super young. And he's only getting better. What they're saying, his skill set, his talent is really remarkable and unique. He's got a great arm. He's a naturally gifted thrower. In terms of he's got arm talent, you would call it. He can run. He can extend plays. He sees the field well. Some of the plays he makes are just well. Wow. That's Lamar. How did he do that? I just think those things make something so exciting and dangerous. I agree with that too. I think he brings so much excitement and danger to opposing defenses and excitement for the fans to watch on the field because you can't replicate speed. The same with Tyrique Hill. You can't replicate the speed. So when I have that advantage to show it off, I'm going to show it off, and it's going to look amazing. And I just don't get the ranking to where he is. Like, how do you get that low for Lamar Jackson? Y'all really think teams have figured him out that well? Do people not discount the fact that the Ravens receivers led the NFL in drop passes the past 2 years? He won an MVP with his receivers dropping passes. Like, make my mind explode. I don't know what else we're supposed to look for, I really don't know what I'm supposed to say, how I'm supposed to feel, because I just feel like they underrate my boy Lamar. They definitely underrate him. It's your boy DJTheParkBoy, and I'm here with a special product for you. I got some Delta 8 weed from JK Distro, and I'm saying it's amazing. It's clean, smokable, and the best part is they deliver it right to your door. Because of the 2018 Farm Bill, it's now legal for them to have Delta 8 weed sent through the mail. That's right. And if you use promo code FLOSS1, you can get some clean, smokable weed sent to your door direct. You have options. You go right there to jkdistro.com. You look at all the strands they have, which is a lot. You can even get you some edibles. You can get you some wine. Anything in between you can think of. You put in promo code FLOSS1, you're going to save you 20%. So go ahead, hop on that now. Make sure it's in the description.